This is from an anonymous person. Dear Misty, how do you find closure to a friendship when you think everyone that didn't like you had something to do with it? I'm a transgendered female and this boy was like a brother to me. It's been 4 years since I've talked to him and I've been so depressed. Please. Closure. Yeah. Closure's really hard. Let me start by saying this. You'd be surprised when I say time heals all wounds. Meaning, it's been 4 years. You know, I can count on one hand the people that I do not like. The people that have really, really, really went out of their way to destroy me out of jealousy or whatever. And I have completely written them off. Meaning, I have forgiven them. I will never forget what they did. And I will never like them again. I don't want to be their friend. I don't want to trust them. I could never trust them again, for example. But one of these people was talking to me, got drunk at a party, and was like, please, please, please forgive me. What did I ever do to you? And meanwhile, it was not just one thing. It was like months and months of sabotage and manipulation and literally, like, it was her life vengeance to destroy me. And at the time, I was like, I don't even know. Meaning, I'm not gonna, I mean, I've wrote her off. I can't think of specific examples. I just know that I do not like you, I cannot trust you, and I do not want to be your friend. And then I had to call someone to have them remind me what she did, because I really, it's like, why dwell on it? Why think about it? I called somebody else that doesn't even live here anymore, but she remembered all the details, things that I forgot about, and like literally, maybe I didn't even know the first time. Like, oh, you know, she did this, 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 and it's funny because the girl that told me was her friend. I was like, hey, can you just remind me that I'm, you know, not justified in my decision, but, you know, should I forgive her? Anyways, another thing to think about is sometimes, especially when you're transgendered and you're having your hormone imbalances, you know, you get your period, you get your menopause, you go through puberty all in the same day. You're changing your complete sex. And it's a very tricky, trying, confusing time. You might be, you know, the world's out to get you. Everybody hates you, and they really don't. So, not to mention it's been 4 years. I would just, if you have a way to contact him, write him a letter and be like, hey, to be honest with you, I can't remember why we're not friends, but I truly miss you. And I venture to say that I think that there's a 90% chance that he's going to message you back and be like, oh, hey girl, I miss you too. Let bygones be bygones. Unless something really major happened and he's like me in that situation of 5 people, or less than 5 people actually. I just kept doing on one hand. Maybe it's 3 people? Anyways. Where it's like, look girl, you've burned every bridge in my life. You know, I'm like the city of New York. There's a lot of bridges going to this island. And, you burned all of them. I no longer want to be around you. But the key is about me is I've had to work with one of the girls a lot. And it's nobody's business that I don't like her. I don't run around telling everybody in the bar or the club or wherever we're working that I can't stand her. She ends up making everyone else's business because she's uncomfortable and runs up to me and always apologizes and is like, can we just be friends? I'm like, no, we can't be friends. Stop talking about it. I don't want to talk about it. I accept your apology. You are forgiven, but that's it. And I completely act like she's a complete stranger. Nobody knows I don't like her because I don't know her. Like, I don't even see her. It's not like, hi, and if I do, if I'm forced to see her, I'm like, hey girl, what's up? And then keep walking. It's nobody's business that I don't like her. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want them to ask me what's wrong. I don't want them to even know that I don't like her. And if one of my friends wants to be her friend, I don't care. It's okay. Granted, she ends up telling everybody that I don't like her, and then if they ask me, I'll tell them, yeah, look, I do not trust her as far as I could throw my finger. Yep, it's not going very far. At all. beware. And it's her fault because she told people. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. My point is, it's been 4 years. If other people were involved in your situation, he probably doesn't trust their opinion anymore. He probably doesn't remember who or why or what happened. He's probably just going to be like, look, you're right. I miss you. Can't we be friends? And or, if he's really bitter, he might tell you what happened and let you explain yourself. You know, I found somebody on Facebook that I was roommates with in college. And I blacked out a lot of that part of my life because it was so traumatic for me. I don't remember, like, I've had 3 people message me deeply apologizing for what they did to me, and I don't even remember any of it because I just, like, got out. Like, I ran and never looked back. And one of the people I found on Facebook, and I was like, hey, we were roommates for a while, what's up? I know that we, you know, left not friends, but I'd be a friend again if you wanted. Never replied. So obviously I did something that, you know, is worth hating me forever. So it's possible. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, my advice is this. All you can do is make the effort, put it out there into the universe, say your apologies, say your sorries, and just put it in his court. Just say, look, I miss you, I love you, I'm not even sure what really happened, but I want you back in my life if that's possible. See what he says. You never know. Hope I could help. Loving you, Easy. Bye.